Petronas, together with its three partners constructing the PT2SB industrial terminal in Pengerang, Johor, have bagged 1.25 billion USD in financing from 9 international banks. That's according to Royal Vopak, one of the 4 partners in the JV. The other 2 are Dialogue Group and the Johor State Government. The banks include M Investment Bank, Singapore's DBS, and Japan's Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group. According to Royal Vopak, the facilities will have a final maturity of 15 years, with a repayment schedule which starts after commissioning. The financing is initially based on variable interest rates. The 1.25 billion secured represents about 80% of the estimated cost of the project of 1.6 billion. PT2SB is due for completion in the first half of 2019. Analysts with OldTown on their radar are telling shareholders to accept the takeover offer by global coffee maker JDE, as it is fair and reasonable. As you've probably heard, OldTown has received a pre-conditional cash offer for its shares at RM3.18 apiece from JDE's unit JDE Asia. OldTown's shareholder, OldTown International, OldTown's management director Lee Siu-heng and Mawa Investment Management have accepted the offer. JDE Asia intends to privatize the group. This is for greater control and management flexibility in implementing any strategic initiatives and operational changes. MIDF research, which sees a highly successful partnership, is changing its call from neutral to accept offer. Its previous target price for the stock was at RM2.60 a share, so JDE's valuation of RM3.18 is a 22.3% premium. Meanwhile, Alliance DBS Research is keeping its buy call on the counter and upping its target price to RM3.18 to match the offer. RHB is also maintaining its buy call and adjusting its target price upwards to RM3.18. OldTown's shares closed nearly 7% higher today at RM3.08. 4 former directors of gold bar investment company Genneva have been convicted of over 200 charges of money laundering and taking deposits without permits involving over 100 million ringgit. This is after a Court of Appeal panel led by Justice Motaruddin Baki overturned the previous rulings by the lower courts. The panel unanimously ruled that though the company claimed it was only buying and selling gold, this did amount to deposit taking and therefore required a license, and the company didn't have one. The defendants Ng Po Weng, Marcus Yi, Chin Wai Leong and Liu Chi Wah were also deemed responsible since they were aware of the illegality of the business. The court fixed January 4th to hear their pleas. It set bail at 1 million ringgit per person with 2 sureties and ordered them to surrender their passports. First Deputy Finance Minister Othman Aziz expects the ringgit to breach its psychological level of 4.0 against the USD as 2018 beckons. This is based on the fundamentals, including stabilizing oil prices, stronger third-quarter GDP, and also higher exports going into the first quarter of 2018. Othman says the ringgit's fair value should be better in the near term and that it should break the 4.0 threshold going into the new year. Of course, this is so long as everything remains constant, barring the US interest rate revision that is expected in January. Sentiment for the ringgit has been positive, backed by expectations that Bank Negara will raise interest rates next year. Economists told dhmarkets.com the ringgit should trade below 4 ringgit against the greenback, which is expected to weaken by 3 to 4% in 2018. UEM Sunrise is acquiring a 19.24-acre land in Taman Equine Sri Kembangan for 109.5 million ringgit. This is for a residential project with 924 units, with an estimated GDV in excess of 700 million ringgit. The group's unit, Sunrise Alliance, has inked an SMP agreement with Kemaris residents for the deal. CEO Anwar Sharin Abdul Ajib says the project will help expand the company's presence in the central region. He believes this land presents an opportunity for UEM Sunrise to create a boutique development for the upper middle market purchasers. With its vast experience in developing high-rise developments in Mont Kiara, he says the builder has all the expertise and skill sets required to replicate its success there.